Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Seminoles have not only put together a nice winning streak, they're starting to play at a much higher level, and they've energized their entire campus. Now the question is, will they be able to handle everybody on campus, patting them on the back, telling them how good they are, and telling them how they expect a big win in this one? We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
Tallahassee, the capital of Florida, and normally awash in garnet and gold. We're almost set for football at Doak Campbell Stadium. And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep to open up the ball game. Here we go, folks. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 20. Florida State's offensive staff, they really build things around this guy, and they know that they can be confident in what he can do all game long.
Yeah, I think they trust in all of his abilities, and the big thing also is he avoids those silly mental mistakes. He does not line up in the wrong position. He's not going to turn the wrong way. More importantly, he's not going to miss out on blitz on pass protection. So he's really just a total package, very consistent, very reliable running back that this team utilizes.
The Seminoles always have guys that are near the top statistically, and that's no exception today. We're really looking forward to watching this kid play. It's second down, 3 to go. Ball on the 26. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Strike to his receiver, no good.
That pass didn't look exactly right when it left his hand. Sometimes you don't get a great grip on the ball, and it comes out a little wobbly.
Towns, the return man. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. Nowhere to go there.
Great job of getting downfield and making the tackle by the coverage team.
Really questionable decision to field the ball there. Tough to get traction or even maintain your grip on the ball. That could have turned out even worse than it did.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Takes it right, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense was playing run all the way right there, and it paid off for him.
Second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Ellison again. He's out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. Ellison gets 6 yards on the carry. Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. He's taken down at the 46-yard line.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a
on,
substantial
Cooper.
gain and a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Talking to my game, honey.
He'll get it again. Look at the power. And they make the stop around the 43-yard line.
Very well designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
Sheesh.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he will score. And he tacks on the extra point. Mora has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing down.
Guess I need to turn off strip. Brittany.
To the 10. Tackle at the 19. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their mind.
Look good over
They
there.
just need to go out there and play.
It's on stream. No, I got it blurred.
He's on the run. Runs with it, and he's got room. Brought down at about the 43-yard line.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
Should have thrown it.
From their own 43-yard line, it's first down. Tackle outside after a nice pickup.
You like that? You like that? Jack, 98 Weasel! 98 Weasel!
They'll bring him down at the 50.
That'll bring up 32.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Quick pass. And he's tackled around the 31-yard line.
Did you bring her down here? You got the monitor? I thought I heard her.
From the 31-yard line. First down. And a quick throw.
It's like delayed. Well, it's behind.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 5-play, 81-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed.
Let's play a little defense.
Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They've got to play with some focus and smarts here. They don't want to make a mistake and suddenly find themselves trailing. And he just gets rid of it. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. And he hits him hard at the 27. Slings it, and he's taken down at the 43.
Can't stop a damn route. What are you doing, dude? Come on, Thomas.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. He's at the 40. Tackle at the 34. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
Yeah, that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
Give it up, dude. Golly.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Fumble, but
ball on the 34.
Whatever. Get it out of his hand.
Tries to get around.
Oh.
Here he goes. Touchdown.
Ah. Come on. How's he not catch it in midair?
Wake Forest is up by 6, and he converts the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 18.
We're gonna be in a barn by
Let's see what it is.
trap game before Miami.
That one's gonna put him way back.
Got Irish over here, Irish T Cobra 8, Don Bass checking in, studying tape on me.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in
I'll
space.
see ya.
And I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Throws it in a hurry. And down he goes at the 36. From their own 36-yard line. First down. They go back to him on a quick throw.
Right, spin back to his.
22-yard line.
Come on.
Tackle made around the 41-yard line.
No, no.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Trey Short.
Second and 9. Ball on the 41. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Seminoles saw one of their top players going down earlier, but it looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. He's taken down around the 28-yard line. And he snags that one. He dives for the pylon. Touchdown. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. It was a 6-play, 92-yard drive. And they come away with a touchdown.
Brett thought the key to that drive really had a lot to do with the quarterback and the receivers getting in sync, making it very tough for the defense to slow them down.
14 apiece. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. Good outside run there.
All right, I'd rather him keep it, honestly. I'm going to take free shots on the quarterback.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Got an opening. He's at midfield. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 35.
There's no way they break tackles more than we miss tackles here. That helps.
Let's see now how the defense responds to giving up the gain on the run.
All right, let's go for a sack here.
He makes it to the 32-yard line.
7.
So at the end of one quarter, we're deadlocked right now at 14. Even first quarter as we head into quarter number 2. There's a strike complete. And they make the stop around the 16-yard line.
Maybe if I let the computer do that, he
From the
picks it.
16-yard line.
I don't know.
It's first down.
But this has got to stop.
He scrambled. He was lucky to get back to the line
He
of
got to
scrimmage
stop.
on that scramble.
This linebacker's had a couple years of experience, and he's really solidified himself as a reliable tackler, as you can see from that last stop.
Now he's scrambling. And he's going to be sacked.
Getting robbed. Getting robbed, babe.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6
Getting
points
the
here.
cookies.
He's hit and taken down. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Usually you get a linebacker covering the tight end, so they might want to try some longer passes to exploit that mismatch.
Now, put it back in the
This is the
package.
first play of the drive.
I'll get it later.
Scrambling around. Griffiths gains about 2 yards on the scramble. It's 3rd and goal, and they're about 4 yards out. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. This Wake Forest team's in a trap game.
Wake Forest with a 6-point lead. He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Because they're terrible, scrappy cast.
And it sails out of the end zone
Sorry,
for a
man.
touchback. Well, I wouldn't make a trip to the refrigerator right now because of the way these offenses are playing. We might have a record breaker before this one's over. With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. And it's caught to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, FSU. Make it 3
You're not
passes
dying.
for touchdowns.
This quarterback is going to continue to tear him up until they get some pressure on him.
What's more amazing than anything else is that these guys are still losing. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he adds the extra point. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. And he is drilled at the 21. The quarterback trying to do a little too much by himself.
Hey, maybe next time he'll get it out to the back so he can do something with it.
From their own 21-yard line. It's 2nd down. Good protection, and now he's on the run. There he goes. Somebody tackle him. Brought down right around the 42-yard line.
Oh my god. Come on.
From their own 42-yard line. 1st down. He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
I'm checking this dude's break tackle at halftime. It's freaking unreal. Preposterous.
And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
How's it really a big hit when it's a struggle to get it
You
down?
have to be able to read the offense
Come
and
on.
make a quick diagnosis, which is exactly what he did on that play.
It's 2nd down, 15 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Makes it out to about the 39.
What up, Jack? Scrap, what they saying, dude? Why they putting the hate on me? Why they not respecting?
up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's
Ref
easy to
side,
forget
what
about
up?
the tight end sometimes coming off the
Who do
line,
you
but you
who do
always
you
have
root
to
for
watch
in
this
real life?
guy because he's certainly capable of making
Who's
big
your
plays.
squad team?
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. He lost the ball. It's the running back who picked inside the touchdown. Wait for it.
Oh my gosh.
And he tacks on the extra point. Reese Davis is standing
Yeah,
by
BT
with this
Scott.
update. Reese?
Time to get you up to date from Eugene. And for Oregon,
BT
all the
Scott.
ingredients look as if they are starting to fall into place
I don't know
for
if
a
I beat anybody
potential
else though.
upset.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Yeah, I beat Puzzles.
He's to the 10.
His
And
first
he's
year at
tackled to the
BYU.
14-yard line.
Florida State's coaching staff, I've got to think going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kirk, they've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running back's just not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and an offense is tested. Their star players not having a great game. They're losing this football game. I think now as we're close to this half, now is when you start to think about what other ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back. But in the meantime,
I'm behind.
let's try to find
I'm
some
still
other
team
ways
building.
to attack and be able to put points up.
Been on sanctions.
They'll bring him down around the 39.
Just wait till I get the same talent level you motherfuckers got. Alright. Denzel.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. Ward.
Denzel boys.
He makes his way out to about
Ah,
the
you
25.
motherfuckers. Put cases on you bitches.
And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. First down, and they are very close to tying this thing up. And he's tackled right around the 8-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Receivers got it on the screen. Touchdown, Florida State. Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Florida State is lining up to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield.
Get one stop and I'll win this game by 20.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Wow, Kirk, this is just an old-fashioned shootout. This is fun.
Boy, they're going up and down this field. It almost has the feel that whoever has the football last is going to end up being the winner.
So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
That's a loss of about 5.
This defense is fast enough that they can create negative yards on completed passes. So the offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
From their own 20-yard line, it's 2nd down. And he's taken down at the 28-yard line.
I guess the aggressive QE contain does not work. Maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. 4 for 4 on 4th downs. That's good. Just gonna run and draw.
Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost big.
Yeah.
Hill
Better.
back to receive. They get this one off, and it's a beat. Takes 20. He's 29.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the
Hopefully I get it right after I beat TCU.
We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Tackle at 33. Seminoles will use their first time out of the half.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Probably not. Probably gotta beat one more win after that.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Caught out in the open. He's at midfield, and they push him out at the 45. The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set, and the defense counters with their dime look. And down he goes at the 8.
That makes it 1st and goal.
So now it's 1st and goal after the big pass play. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown.
Why is this skipping?
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He fights forward to about the 26.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
We've had a shootout through 2 quarters here with nothing but offense. The Seminoles with a touchdown lead. Welcome back, everybody. 2nd half action about to begin. Excellent kick.
Damn.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Important score then.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. They'll give it off here. Tackle made at about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not shocked to see him have a chance to run the football. I remember being out of
was getting
practice
the
earlier
ball
this
back.
week, and one thing that became very clear is this wide receiver not only can make great plays in the passing game, but they're going to try to do what they can on reverses and different things to get him the football. And here's an example of what he can do and how explosive he can be.
On play action under heavy pressure. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line.
I'm going to change that and see what happens. Might be the opposite effect.
From the 47-yard line. First down. Trying to set up a little screen. Gets
Wow.
it to his tailback.
Wow.
Away from one. And they finally push him out at the 15.
Gain of 32 on the play. First down.
Ellison gets a carry left side. Gets to about the 14-yard line.
WTF on that.
From the 14-yard line. Second down. Touchdown.
Dude.
Dickens.
Freak.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he hits the PAT. So that's a 5-play, 74-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 23-yard line. And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Oh, he's obviously come in here with a plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he's just getting the job done. But let's also give credit to this offensive line. Every single time this defense has blitzed, they've been able to protect him and give him the time that he needs to be able to deliver the football downfield.
And he's immediately tackled. From their own 37-yard line. It's first down. Complete. He's got room. He's taken down around the 26-yard line.
Our secondary is buttering.
The stop at the 23.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 23-yard line. Second down. Got the corner. Runs right for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. Third down.
He gets out to about the 15-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Little handoff. Nice run there as they work the outside.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. And he tackles him hard at the 3. It's the 9th play of the drive. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Touchdown, FSU! And he adds the extra point.
A 9-play, 78-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Can we get a stop?
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Man, both offenses here in this third quarter have been on fire. Time for the defense to step to the forefront a little bit.
Makes you wonder which of these defenses has the ability to come up and make a stop. It could be one of those games where whichever defense comes up with that stop could be the team that wins the game.
Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Come on, brother.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Should we send zone? Should we blitz? Let's heat it up.
Under heavy pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Good call.
Mora is the punter. It's away, and it's a booming punt. He's to the 40. Brought down at the 43. Demon Deacons on this have really surprised everybody in this football game.
They have not been intimidated at all, which is great to see. The attitude and effort of this team put them in a position where they got a shot to win this game here in the second half. The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game.
Brought down at about the 49. It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Florida State is up a score. Gets to about the 47-yard line. Fires it out.
What impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1.
Easy. Rally!
That's a great tackle at the 36-yard line. From the 36-yard line.
Got 8 people rocking. Unless you're a bot.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
Say what up.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
get the sack.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. They found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
And automatically
This
go
has
down
been
to
a
4.
fun one if you like
4
offense.
viewers.
The shootout
8-4.
continues as we head to the
And
fourth.
bots.
Florida State's lead is a touchdown. Back in this very pivotal fourth quarter. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. They'll bring it down at the 34.
That's a decent touchdown. That makes it 4th and 8.
It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit.
Get up.
Kicks away, and he splits the upright.
10-point lead. Let's go.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
6:33 left. 10-point lead. Don't blow it.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Just win, baby. Just win. Just win. Just win. Just win.
They couldn't get anything going on that last drive. Scrambling around. They bring him down.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses putting on him.
He's got the corner. He's pushed out of
My
bounds.
bad.
Right around the 38-yard line.
He didn't shrug me off for a damn touchdown.
Poise and moxie in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, but he hung in there and delivered the ball with accuracy.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Here's the give. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Like that. Oh, jeez. Dead right. Get 6 yards out of it. Oh, I didn't even really use her that.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. Hill is back awaiting the punt. Oh,
Take it
excellent
back.
punt.
Let's go. Take it back.
Hill fields it at the
Good
13.
block. Good
Room
block.
around the corner.
I might be blocking the back.
Down the sideline.
No, wait.
And the kicker comes in to make the tackle. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out. So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage.
That is a loss of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and 13.
Gains his way to the 30-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. Ward gets another handoff. He's at midfield. Down the sideline. He goes out of bounds at about the 13. So they pick up a huge run on 3rd down.
A good call, and you can see on that play that this offense is very well schooled. Everyone following their assignments.
1st and 10 following that big run.
Damn it.
And he's taken down at the 10-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Took away his touchdown, dude.
They go with a run. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Long touchdown run.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the 1st down here on 3rd down. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Touchdown, Florida State. And he converts the extra point. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
Time to check in on what's going on in Annapolis. The
Yeah, baby. Navy.
21-20.
Navy did it.
Another game. The Tar Heels roll into today's game ranked number 3 in the country. And for North Carolina, they hope to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, baby. Navy.
They line up to kick this one away.
He did it. Put me in the top
He got
5.
all of this one. Great kick.
Maybe 4.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Got Miami coming up.
We're about set to start things up again. He scrambled. From their own 23-yard line. 2nd down.
Get that payback.
Throws it deep. Oh, boy, almost intercepted.
And a user app. Trying to stay the course.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
No, like, freak it up.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Fires out to his receiver. And down he goes at about the 33-yard line. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
That way, Rodemaker can throw a touchdown if he wants to. I couldn't really throw another pass with, or another touchdown with Duffy.
1st down.
Got 5 of them things. Oh my God. Come on.
Anytime a quarterback makes a throw like this,
Come on.
the best thing a wide receiver can do is come over to the quarterback and pat him on the back and tell him to shake it off and let's make
was
the
a
next
layup.
play a better play. The worst thing you can do is
Little
put your
finger
arms
roll.
up in the air as if you're blaming the quarterback. Come over, tell him it's all right, and you move on.
Little finger roll.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 15. Nice run up the middle.
You admire their faith in the running game, but a pass might have been the better way to go.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Kicks up, and it's good.
That's a good feeling for the kicker and his teammates to know he's put this game out of reach.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Last time out, the offense wasn't able to convert on 4th down.
Brad, this offense, the last time they were out there, went for it on 4th down and came up short. And I'm all for being aggressive, but I really think you've got to be smart when it comes to when to go for it on 4th down and when to punt and try to affect field position. Let's see if this offensive coordinator has learned from some of his mistakes in the past.
Just over a minute left. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
Espinosa getting freaking lost. A rook.
1st and 10.
The true fresh.
Just a minute remains in this football game. And he's tackled at the 11. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming
Let's
to
turn
the
this ball
receiver.
over. Turn him over. He's in there, backer. Auto.
And he just gets rid of it. That was
Get
incomplete.
Espinosa one.
Exactly like their last pass.
It was the exact same play.
Get the
I
true
think
freshman
offensive
one.
coordinator just
Come
tried
on.
to pull a fast one.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a
The
chance like that,
second
you
team
need to
play
take
better
advantage
man
of it.
defense than damn starters.
So the big blow comes
4th
from the
and
defense.
11.
They come up with the
They're
stop
trying
of
to
the
draw
day, and that
down to
ices the
20.
football game.
All right.
We're set to get restarted as the offense looks to build on the success of their field goal on the last drive. Under a minute left in the game. He's to the 20. Tackle made around the 43-yard line. Let's see now how the defense responds to giving up the gain on the run. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
So screen right here.
2nd and 3.
The deuce.
He's tackled at the 44.
It's all right.
The Seminoles know that they have to enjoy this guy while they've got him, because somewhere down the line he's going to be at the next level.
Well, that'll definitely be in his future, but for now, he needs to sit back and just enjoy this performance. And really, the play caller, the quarterback, the offensive line, the receivers, the entire group as just a whole should feel good about their performance.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.
BYU, BYU. Let's go. BYU took down UNC. Navy took down number 4. Let's go. Might be top 3. Looks like we good to go. Champ. So UNC got beat. UCF got beat. I don't know what Tulane did. So Miami and Florida State will be top 25 battle next week. That's solid.